just clocked out my final hours. Have a good one, Jen. It's the last of the era at TJ's. And I'm out. Ladies and gentlemen, the move has been confirmed. So we're in the process of packing up as much as possible and sorting through what we're gonna take and what we're gonna have go on the truck versus what we're gonna take personally with us. So it's a process. It's been 2 days since we got, since we started. The boxes were on Tuesday, I wanna say, and literally only got 4 boxes packed. Sorry, 3.5 boxes packed. So it is a process. Still gonna go through it and do as much as possible and hopefully have a packing party and see if we can get a lot more stuff done. There's a lot of stuff that I seem like the cleaning supplies. Are we gonna take those? Gonna discard them? Or gonna put them on the truck? Don't know. So working to figure all of that out. All right, but stay tuned. The Adventures South. This is the state of the house right now. We're packing and getting things ready so we can move out. Pretty much complete the kitchen, removing as many of the stuff that's going on the truck. So empty. All right, so this is the last day on the job. Final hours here. I don't know. As you can see, this is women's league here in field 3. So, yep, this is gonna get retired. Hopefully I'll come back and play some pickup or some games here. Be visiting the property anyhow. But yeah, this is the last few hours here. And then it's peace. I do my last pickup game tomorrow afternoon, and then that was completely it for this location. And then I have to go establish or find something in Oklahoma. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss Chicago. It's just a city I've been in forever, half my life, more than half my life, because I got here when I was 19, about to turn 20, or was I 20? Turning 21, whichever one it was. But yeah, this city has imprinted on me, even before, well, I should say New York and Florida were the only places I knew. And when I was moving to the States, I wanted to move to New York because I really had a lot of fun. I spent like 10 weeks in New York with some relatives in Manhattan, and it was so much fun. So obviously if I'm moving to the States, that's where I wanted to be. But I moved to Chicago and I was like, it's not as entertaining as it was in New York, because New York is almost like 24/7, right? You can go bowling at 1 a.m. in the morning and whatnot. And I was a kid. I'm a 14-year-old going bowling at 1 a.m. in the morning with a bunch of other kids. And it's just the experience, the experience of living in New York is totally different. But I came to Chicago because this is where my grandmother was. She was the one who was filing for us. Anyhow, green card and everything. Lived in Chicago, adapted. And then I decided to go to New York with my college mates. Got there and I was like, yo, New York is fun. But when my cousin told me how much he was paying for rent for an apartment in Lower Manhattan, East side? I was like, hell no. Hell no. Not happening. 2,500 for like maybe a 600 square foot apartment. Really? No, sir. Nah, go so. So, that was it for New York. Visiting is fun, but living there, nah. So, I decided to just stay in Chicago because this was an opportunity for me to move to New York, but I was like, it's not as great as it seemed. It's fun to visit, but it didn't seem like fun to live in, you know, cost-wise. So, that being said, I decided to stay in Chicago, and Chicago grew more and more dear to my heart based on, you know, the lifestyle I could live here and a little bit more relaxed and a little bit less stress-free when it comes to rent. I feel a little bit somber about it, but you know what? The other thing is I've never lived anywhere, any other state, so I'm kind of geeked about that part. And Oklahoma isn't as big as Chicago, so you know I probably won't find a lot of things that I find here in Chicago easily. So that being said, I am going to embrace the change. You know, I'm gonna miss a lot of my friends who are here, but I'm gonna be exposed to new friends. Plus, my fraternity people in Texas, I maybe get a chance to visit them. So it's been over a decade since I've visited them, so I'll probably take some advantage of that and go visit some of them. Yeah, so that's it for the vlog for now. Stay tuned. You know, we're still in Chicago. As you can see, the train passing by the L, the blue line, and then off to the country. All right, so me and homeboy here, the night house, and you know, the place looking a little bit more hectic, but we have more and more stuff boxed up, as you can see here and there. Or some more stuff boxed up and garbage stuff and donation stuff downstairs. The kids' rooms, we even have this new microwave. See that the LG, because the Samsung was having a little glitch random times and not very frequent. Yeah, say hello to the people, Ray. And we wanted to make sure, you know what, the tenant they're moving and we don't have no issues with the microwave. So that being said, so we have one more box right here. So you see, we have pack up some of the kids and clothes them and thing, and the room them closet empty out, the drawer them empty on this, and layer stuff there in this with some thing and stuff. Well, put that bed frame in the garage.